Hello, explorers. Today I'm reading the book The Little Rabbit. I don't know if you remember, we read the book The Little Lamb and everybody loved it. So this is the same author and it's from the same series. One Easter, Sarah found a little rabbit in her Easter basket. She was nestled beside two eggs. The little rabbit was soft and white, and she had bright pink eyes, long ears that were pink inside, and a tiny pink nose that was always wiggling. Sarah loved her new friend very much. Sarah let the little rabbit play in the grass while she tried to think of just the right name for her. There were so many yellow flowers nearby called buttercups. "That's a nice name," said Sarah. "I'll call you Buttercup." Sarah took good care of Buttercup. Every day she visited the new red hutch, bringing him food pellets and fresh water. Then she watched Buttercup eat and drink. Sarah's friends loved Buttercup too. After school, they hurried over to Sarah's house and played with the little rabbit. Buttercup was always happy to be the center of attention. All the children wished they had a rabbit of their own. One afternoon, Sarah took Buttercup out to the meadow and fell asleep. Buttercup did not want to sleep. She was soon hopping off to meet new friends. First she came upon a slow-moving turtle. Then she met a beautiful orange and black butterfly. There was so much to see and do out in the world. But what was that? Buttercup was startled by something moving in the fern. It was another rabbit. This rabbit was a wild rabbit. He was quite different from Buttercup. He had large brown eyes and brown fur that helped him to hide from his enemies. The two rabbits watched each other for a long time. Then they hopped away. Buttercup was hungry, so she nibbled some grass beside the rhubarb patch and began to rain. She ran for cover and got stuck between some stalks. Then she sat and watched the rain and felt very small and very lonely. When Sarah woke up, she searched all over for Buttercup and finally found her. Sarah and Buttercup went everywhere together. Sometimes they went on picnics in the woods. Sarah brought along always a carrot for Buttercup. Sarah was very proud of her rabbit. Over the next few months, Buttercup grew bigger and bigger. Soon she was ready to have babies of her own. Sarah put a nesting box filled with clean straw in the hutch. Buttercup pulled up from her coat to make a soft, warm nest for her babies. Then she waited. Sarah visited the hutch very often, but nothing happened. Then one morning Sarah looked into the hutch and saw 7 baby rabbits in the nest. "Buttercup, you're a mother!" Sarah was so happy to see the babies. The babies grew fast. Soon they were big enough to climb out of the nesting box and look around. They were lively and curious and as soft and white as their mother. Now Sarah had to think of names for all of them. Since there were 7 baby rabbits, Sarah decided to name them after the days of the week: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Soon the little rabbits were big enough to go outside. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday stayed in Sarah's lap, but the others jumped out. Wednesday sat under the daffodils, and Thursday sniffed the violets, and Friday hopped through the grass. Little Saturday went further than any of her brothers and sisters, and soon she found herself in a sea of tiny blue flowers. There were flowers everywhere. Saturday stopped right where she was because she didn't know what else to do. She was lost, but Sarah soon found her. It was time for the rabbits to go home. Sarah couldn't get them all back by herself, so she called for her father. Together they collected the rabbits and put them back into the hutch with Buttercup. "Sarah, there are just too many rabbits. They're getting bigger every day, and it's time you found them good homes for Buttercup's babies." Sarah wanted to keep them all, but she knew her father was right. There were too many rabbits, and the hutch was getting crowded. So the next day, Sarah had offered 1 or 2 Buttercup's babies to each of her friends. Monday went home with Kate. Billy chose Tuesday for his pet. Wednesday and Thursday rode home in Jeff's bicycle basket. And by the end of the day, all of Buttercup's babies had new homes, and Sarah's friends were proud to have their rabbits of their own. Sarah and Buttercup were happy to be alone together, just as they were in the beginning. "I love you, Buttercup," said Sarah, as she stroked her rabbit's soft white fur. but Buttercup just wriggled her pink nose. The end. Bye-bye.